Well, Dame Judith Hackett earlier on today said, actually, we can put regulation, we can put frameworks around things, but actually it's culture that's going to change the way we operate, how we use and adopt digital, how we look at bringing on more sustainable, using sustainable materials and building in a way that doesn't impact the long-term future of the in-life building functionality. And so if you look at all of those three, I think culture is the biggest one to try and address, because actually that comes from ground up, the subcontractors, the contractors, the designers. And so that culture of focusing on building safety, building in a more sustainable way, and doing it with digital tools that are going to accelerate the design and build are all important. So yeah, it's culture though that is going to transform all of those three. We're not going to do it by just mandating that everybody needs to adopt it. It's got to be that attitude that we want to change and do the right thing for whoever is living and occupying the buildings that we build.
I don't think they've changed my view. Like I said, I think it has really reinforced that. I think there's always been this standoff approach in the industry of people specifying what they know or what they used to, and it's kind of copy paste. I've done that on one job, so I'll do it on another. And I think what today's done is reinforce that. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of system change from manufacturers, test data, etc. And actually what people need is manufacturers and sources that they can go to where they can get the most up-to-date specifications and details for their projects.
I think one of the biggest misconception in the industry is that the Building Safety Act is just for higher risk buildings. And it was clear from what Dame Judith Hackett was saying is that that's not true. It's there for all buildings, all projects. And it's true that the regime is more stringent for higher risk buildings, but the behaviours and that sort of fundamental framework applies to all projects.
No, I think it's reinforced views. I think that it's really good to sort of see different disciplines coming together. So I think especially the quantity surveyor saying, yeah, there's a kind of the myth of actually sustainably costing more, that needs to be debunked, and that's great that isn't just an architect saying that from a quantity surveyor. And it's great to see all the kind of products really getting behind this kind of one challenge. So yeah, I think we're on the right track. We just need to speed up.
Well, I think the main thing that I have to take out of today that's changed the way that we look at it in terms of a manufacturer's point of view is certainly about how the technology and incorporating the technology into specification, working more closely with the design team and being able to implement that not only at build stage but also from the initial conception point and early stage design.
No, it's reinforced it. I think that's a common thing that I've heard today, is that it's really reinforced it. We're on the right path. We need to keep going, and we need to speed up.